Hi guys, this is Angel3y3's back at you again. Probably something you guys don't know about me is that I am a complete and total movie buff. Yeah, I think that's the right way to say it. I love movies. Movies rock. Movies are awesome. I have a vast collection. Every time somebody comes to my house, they're like, "What are you doing? Why do you have so many movies?" But I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with buying movies. So right now, I am going to give you my top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, my top 7 romance movies. Up first is Sleepless in Seattle. I love this movie. It's an older movie. The music, some of that older stuff is just so awesome. I love standards. I've always liked standards since I was a little kid. I don't know where that comes from, but I've always loved like standards. Like L is for the way you look at me. But anyways, I'm not going to torture you with my singing. But this is a movie about a guy who is a widower, right? For a guy, a widower. And son calls a radio station, and his Christmas wish is to find him a new wife. I know. Aw, so sweet. And Meg Ryan's character writes back, and the son ends up responding. They make a date, see each other on Valentine's Day. But it's really, really sweet movie. It's really cute. Love that movie. The next one up is Legends of the Fall. I mean, Brad Pitt's in it, really. That's all you really have to say to get me interested. But no, this is amazing movie. It's really, I will say, it's amazing, and he's got that long blonde hair flowing. He's gorgeous, but it starts off with a tale of 3 brothers. The youngest brother, he brings a wife to the fold. Well, they're engaged. And he goes into the army and ends up getting killed. And these 2 brothers, Brad Pitt and Adrian Quinn's characters, they fall in love with the same girl. She chooses Brad, but, he's that stereotypical bad boy. And he leaves her and breaks her heart, so she goes with the safer one, Adrian Quinn. And then he comes back, and then she regrets her decision. I'm not going to tell you all of it, but this, Legends of the Fall, is an amazing, amazing movie. And Brad Pitt looks good in every scene, honey. The next movie is A Walk to Remember with Mandy Moore. It's a Nicholas Sparks movie, Isn't that really all you have to say? The good girl, the preacher's daughter, falls for that guy from the wrong side of the tracks, and, they kind of help each other, save each other, and, it's a beautiful and sad ending. It's an amazing story. Next up is Time Traveler's Wife. This is with Rachel McAdams and Eric Bana, who's a little hottie. This is a story of who falls in love with this man when she's just a little girl. He time travels to her family's fold, and she's been in love with him since she was a little girl, and they finally get together when she's an adult, and it's kind of hard for them because at the drop of a hat like that, he disappears, he pulls a Kaiser Soze on her. You movie buffs know what I'm talking about. You know what that is. It's a great, great movie. I love it. Next up is The Other Boleyn Girl. I am obsessed with this movie. I totally am in love with the Tudor period. And this is actually based on a true story. And I didn't know this story, and I'm so shocked. Like, you'll be so shocked. Everybody knows about Henry VIII. Everybody knows that he ended up being like a psycho guy, but this is like before he went crazy. He had an affair with 2 sisters, and they fight for his affection. And it's just amazing. It's amazing, and it is actually based on a true story. Henry VIII really did get it on with two sisters. I'm telling you, you gotta check this movie out. And if you're interested in the Tudor period like I am, you gotta go check it out and read about this. I mean, it's very interesting. Next up, another Nicholas Sparks movie, The Notebook. Out of every movie that I've shown you, I am more obsessed with this movie than anyone. I watched this movie so many times, I've literally driven people crazy. Love this movie. Ryan Gosling, and Rachel McAdams. Oh my gosh, their chemistry was so good. I knew they were a couple. I knew they were going to be a couple. So sad that they broke up, but they're so pretty. Anyway, this movie is about a rich girl and a poor guy fall in love in North Carolina, and 7 years later they get another go around, but so happily she's in love and engaged to another guy, and she has to choose, and there are flashbacks and stuff, flash forwards, and it's actually like two love stories in one, but it's the same people. Just check this movie out if you haven't already seen it, but make sure you have this issue because it's a tearjerker. Next movie is Memoirs of a Geisha. I love this movie. I've always had a thing for learning about different cultures and all that stuff. This lets you really know what a geisha is, and unlike what a lot of people think, geishas are not prostitutes. It's more, well, you have to watch the movie. Just watch the movie and you'll figure it out. This girl, her father sells her and her sister when they're very young. One ends up going to the brothel, the other one ends up going to a geisha house. She meets this older man who's like old enough to be her dad and falls in love with him, and her only goal is to become a geisha so she can see him again and get to be with him. I mean, it is a love story. It's not a conventional one, but life isn't conventional. So that's my list. So make sure you guys check these out. Memoirs of a Geisha, The Notebook, The Other Bowling Girl, The Time Traveler's Wife, A Walk to Remember, Legends of the Fall, and Sleepless in Seattle. Bye, guys.